Sound and Light over here, and DJ Loria over in the back, and all of our wonderful vendors. So we have a mixture of models today. We have some in person and we have some static, and that helped us get a few more dresses on stage and helped us thin out numbers so that we could get more of you guys in the door. So that's why we're going to have it a little bit unusual. So I'll be talking about the dresses that are up here as well as the ones that are walking along on stage. All right, so first real quick, I'm going to bring up my son. This is Vaughn. Thank you. That's right, he needs a little encouragement. This is our son Vaughn. So come up this way. So at LKH Bridal Forum, we do carry tuxes, of course. We carry Jim's formal wear, and we have a wide variety of tuxes that we can do. This, of course, is our Allure Men Heather Gray Clayton suit. It's a Super 130s wool, and it is a single-breasted 2-button suit. You want to lose a jacket so we can show them? You can take it off. There you go. You can get bow ties, you can get full Windsor ties, which my husband will show you in a second. Lots of options. And vests, of course, are very popular. If you do want to do the classic cummerbund look, we have that available as well. And we also have shoes for rent. That's optional, and they're not too expensive to throw on. So if you want to throw on some shoes with your order, you can do that as well, in black or in brown. And this suit is available in men or boys. All right, thank you, sir. Good job. All right, my husband's going to come up next. They're all dressed up today. So of course, black is the most classic, and you can certainly do black. We have black as well. Or if you want a khaki, they can do that as well. If you have questions, come by our booth, and Levi, my husband here, is our tux guy, so he can answer all your questions about tuxes and suits. Thank you. Yeah. This is Levi. This is my husband. He's our tux guy extraordinaire. So he is wearing a Michael Kors. It's a blue performance wedding suit. This has Cool Max stretch fabric. It's a single-breasted 2-button suit, and it is also available in men and boys. He's wearing it with a full Windsor tie and the full back vest as well. Now, we have people come in and they say, Levi will ask you, do you want a suit or do you want a tux? And they look at him with a blank face and they say, I don't know. What's the difference? So, difference is satin lapels and satin seam in the pants. Satin seam in the pants. So if a satin lapel, satin seam in the pants makes it a tuxedo. If it's not that, it's a suit. 9 times out of 10, you ask any guy on the street the difference and they'll shake their head. So if you want something that's kind of unique and fun, there's lots of options in the suit category, and that will give you the same effect as a tuxedo, just not the shiny. But we do tuxedos as well. If they want the satin lapels, we can do that as well. All right, and again, shoes are available in black or brown. Good job. Okay, I'm wearing one of our bridesmaid gowns from MoriLee. We carry MoriLee bridesmaids, and we have several different years of selections to choose from. And we're also getting our 2021 set selection in too as well. Okay, next we're going to bring up Chelsea. Chelsea's wearing another lovely MoriLee bridesmaid gown. The nice thing about MoriLee bridesmaids is they come in a wide variety of colors and different kinds of fabric. So my dress is a chiffon, and Chelsea has a lovely satin. This is an eggplant color, of course. Nice one shoulder. And I love one shoulders because they really do nice things for the upper body. Very flattering. Nice. It's got a little bit of fit and flare. We'll talk about fit and flare today. So fit and flare is when it's fitted through the hips and then it flares out a little bit at the bottom. That is a fit and flare. Nice. So if you love this dress but you want a different color, thank you. Good job, Chelsea. If you want a different color, we can give you all sorts of information on that. Autumn's next. Now, our live models today are wearing jewelry from the Touchstone Crystal folks back in the corner. They have some beautiful work. I've got one of those as well. They do beautiful work, so make sure you check them out. All right, Autumn is wearing another MoriLee bridesmaid dress. This is also chiffon. Chiffon is a really neat fabric because it's very light and it's very bouncy. This style was really, really popular the last couple years, and it's still holding pretty strong with that little bit of a flutter sleeve. It gives a nice little coverage to the arm. Some people don't want necessarily a strapless arm. They want a little bit of a cover, and that makes it really nice. This a little bit of a plunge and a scoop back. Nice. And it's got a really nice flatter for the midsection in this gown as well. And this gown also comes in plus sizes, and we've had some lovely plus size ladies that really rock that dress. It's a beautiful option. So, thanks, Robin. All right, stages first. So we carry two lines of dresses. We carry MoriLee and Maggie Sottero. This is a MoriLee dress, and this is called Rosa. Nice floof on the derby, thank you. It's always nice to have someone floof your dress on your wedding, that's a big deal. So this one is called Rosa. This is a very, very popular gown from MoriLee. This is called an A-line. So when it comes to a fitted waist and then it flares out a little bit, it's similar to a ball gown, but doesn't have quite the netted full bell. It's called an A-line. Big chiffon skirt, lots of layers. And the train has this lovely medallion on the back. Now this is white on white. You can also get it with white with nude underlayer, which makes a really nice, pretty feature. It's got a bit of a deep plunge, but with the way the bodice lays, it's not too bad. So if you see the plunge and think that's a little deep, give it a try. You'd be surprised. Nice job. And jewelry again is from Touchstone Crystal. All right, Leslie's next. So many of the lines that we carry have different lines within them. There's kind of a budget line, there's a plus size line, there's their traditional line, so to speak. So there's a lot of options within each line. This is a Maggie Sottero, and it's from the line called Rebecca Ingram. Rebecca Ingram is a beautiful gown at a great rate. So it's just a little bit on the less expensive side from Maggie Sottero. And this one is so much fun. We have fun trying this one on yesterday. So this clearly is the traditional ball gown. This is a satin gown. This one also has pockets, which is nice. Yeah. The train does a lovely sweep, as you can tell. Fabric cover buttons all the way to the back. The nice thing about it not being so embellished on the train is that if you wanted to shorten your train, Leslie, you're being paged by Ann. She wants you to do it again. It's a chandelier. So if you wanted to shorten your train or you wanted to make any changes on the length of it, not having all the lace embellishments can help with your alteration expense, which is kind of a nice feature. Lots of pretty bling on the belt. It also has a bit of a deep plunge, but again, another one that once you put it on, it's like, oh, that's not as deep as I thought. So the plunge is really popular, but some people are like, I'm on display. Megan, you can come on up. Some people think they're on display with the plunge. So try it, see what you think. Never hurts to try one on. So Megan is wearing one of our most popular gowns from MoriLee. This one is called Lizzie. And this is a lovely crepe dress. It is a fit and flare. It is very form flattering. I've had so many different sizes and shapes of ladies just absolutely rock this dress. And it's so fantastic. So, and I'll bring you up here and then I'm going to show you off a little bit. So I'll let you freeze for a second. So it has this lovely scallop on the train. Let me see if I can flare it out here. This has a beautiful train, really, really nice. And the side panels show a little bit of skin, but not too bad. It's still pretty modest. And this is called illusion. When you can see your skin through that lace and that fabric, and people say, what is that called? It's called illusion. And you can go impress people with your knowledge. So this one has side panels on the illusion. And it has a really pretty back as well. The back kind of has a bra closure. At the back, very flattering shape. So lovely. So this fabric is called crepe. And it's kind of on the heavier side, but it doesn't feel like a heavy dress when it's on. It wears really nice. So pretty. Nice job. Gorgeous. Love this one. Thank you, ma'am. You're good. You're good. You can go for it. Yeah, this one has been really, really popular. And it bustles so beautifully. Nice. Beautiful. All right. So we're going to talk about a few of the dresses we have up here. All right, so Autumn, you want to point at this one right over here? I'll let you play Vanna White for me. So that's called Gabriella, and it's from Maggie Sottero's line, Rebecca Ingram. And please come up and see the dresses. If you have any questions about them, let us know. The thing I like about Gabriella, the one on the floor next to Autumn, it has a lovely crocheted bodice, and the skirt is chiffon and it's very plain. However, I would call it elegant instead of plain. But you know, when it's a solid space like that, it really allows the detail on the bodice to really shine. There's very subtle beading in it, but it has a really nice boho look in that crochet bodice. It does have a bit of a plunge, so if that plunge is a little scary to you, but you love the dress, you can always have it lined by your seamstress. So that's an option as well. On the back of it, so I encourage you to go around and look, and this dress form is a little smaller, so we have it clipped up pretty good, but it has a lovely keyhole where it has an opening in the back that's called a keyhole. And so again, it's gorgeous chiffon skirt on that one. That's Gabriella. This one up here on the stage with me, this is called Selena, and this is from MoriLee. This is a mermaid dress, fitted through the hips and flares out at the bottom, and it has this dramatic trumpet bell. And that's particularly what makes a mermaid, is that very dramatic shape with that trumpet bell. Another beautiful scallop on the train back here to check out. This is a satin gown, a little bit of illusion on it, lovely. And this one has alternate flutter sleeves that you can add to it if you'd like. And the nice thing about MoriLee with their alternate flutter sleeves, you can flick them on and off, which is pretty slick. All right, so over here, this is a 2021. This is Azalea. And I really love this dress for the leaf detail and the way that it comes down the bodice like this. The way that it extends past the waist and through the hips is really slimming. It has a really nice effect on. This gown is pretty light, actually. When you put it on, it doesn't have all the layers that some of them do, and it has a nice, light, airy feel to it. It does come with optional spaghetti straps if you want to add to it. This one is ivory over honey. People are like, what's that tone underneath? That one's called honey. Little unique. And then on the floor next to Chelsea, this one is called Evangelina, and I encourage you to come walk around this one. It's really neat. It has a beautiful basic front, very classic and elegant in the front, a lot of party in the back. It's got a lot of bling, a very deep plunge in the back, and lovely little detail. So I encourage you to come check that one out. That's Gabriella, and that's from Maggie Sottero. All right, I think we've gone through everyone and everything. We're going to do another fashion show at 1:30, and I hope you guys are taking a chance to go around and see all the vendors. We've got some lovely food over here from Alibi. They're from Laramie, and they go all sorts of places with their catering, so make sure to check them out. Thank you again for coming. My name's Katie Hine, and if you have any questions, come over to LKH Bridal and Formal. Thanks very much.
I lose my breath whenever I see you.